Okay, so is this recording? Hopefully. Just load. Wait, want to close all of that. This should be coming online soon. Yep. Naturally, I'm getting the feed. So, Wait, it thinks I've been going for over 50 minutes. It thinks I've been going for almost an hour on there. Yeah, now over an hour. So just checking this PC, everything's coming through. So this is another PC I'm talking about, so I can get comments up if I need to, and just see if I can mess with my headset, because that's actually coming out quite loud on me. There we go. Just got to sort this out. It shouldn't be too long. Apologies for this. So that can go off. That's just a chat PC, as I'm saying. Just a little ThinkPad I've got next to the desktop, so I can use it. And I don't really know what I'm doing. So naturally. I think we're ready to go into the game. So, grab my controller. And yeah, it is showing up properly on there. 2 people watching as of now. Apparently the stream has gone on for over an hour, which it doesn't seem the case for me because I've just started the stream. So that is definitely a bit of a mistruth. Anyway, I need to do my intro now, so I will. Hello, brothers of the internet, and welcome to this video stream, whatever it is, wherever you're watching, where I am now going to be building a few cars in Forza 7. I almost said Forza Horizon 3, which this game quite obviously isn't, and racing them, potentially online. So I'm open to any suggestions. If anyone wants to suggest anything in the chat, I'm open to that. And yeah, here's my Lotus. I could actually build this. Should I? Nah. I don't know, the higher speed stuff doesn't interest me as much. It's strange to say, but it's how things are with me. What have we got in A-Class? I've got a Jaguar. I actually quite like this Jaguar, so I think we could start off by making a paint job for this, you know? Quite an easy thing to do. It's in red at the moment. I've had this car for a while. I got it early on in the game and I just built it, and I've liked it ever since, really. What shade of blue do we want? Yes, patronism, it's an English car and all that, but it's not. That's not the reason, really. The reason I like this is because it just corners well. I've had to stick every race part on and pretty much no power parts to get it to handle this well. But hey, it is finally here. I think because there's not much chrome on here, I'm going to go with the blue and white theme, which is next to when they can't get blue and chrome, or blue and silver, I guess. Do we want the white mirrors? Yeah, I think we'll have that. Have some white trim here and there. That should look good. And do we want white wheels? Yes, we do. Why am I even asking these questions? Of course we do. So that's the base colour done. I think we'll want some nice stripes on it, actually. I think one main stripe through the middle and then smaller stripes, 2 smaller stripes on either side of that should be a good look to this car. Come on, load the paint shop. I only have a standard hard drive in this PC, so that's not going to help particularly. I think it's streaming in 720p as well. I'm in 1080p when I'm playing it, but I think the actual stream is coming out in 720. it's smooth enough. Maybe I'll try streaming in 1080 in future on this game, although with other games I've had issues there, so for the time being, this is how it's going to be. Oh, that is so annoying. That radio antenna just doesn't merge with the stripe. Right, there's a way around that, and I know there's a way around that. Oh, I'm going to have to do awkward things. Oh dear. This is quite the awkwardness. I am liking the look of it though. More than when it was just a red generic looking Jaguar, it's starting to become of itself. It's starting to gain its own flavour really, and gain its own charm. I could probably downgrade the brakes to something less. I probably don't need all the top grade brakes, but that's what I've got on the car. And no, that's car select. This is the Jaguar XE, by the way. It isn't the XF, or whatever's higher than that. X-Type, no, the X-Type was the predecessor to this car. And I liked the X-Type. Apparently too many people didn't like it. Wait, there we go. The stripe is completely invisible now. However, there are ways of getting what I want to get, so, you know, it's not the end of the world. Don't be too concerned there. Although I do miss the blue already. Yeah, I do miss that. So if we can just save, come on. I know you don't have an SSD, but you can be quicker than this, surely. Your hard drive is still quicker than the Xbox One's. So, yeah, that's something to take away. I've been considering buying a 15,000 RPM hard drive for another PC which can actually take those drives. Because I mess around with a lot of old PCs. They're cheap and I enjoy it, so that's why I do it. Even if it's a particular waste of time, it's just something I enjoy. I don't particularly know why. There's change colour. And you'll see here, now that very stubborn antenna will no longer be an issue to us, because we're going to be painting around the stripes instead of painting the stripes, if that makes sense. So, you get larger, and is that good enough? Just try not to delete it at this point. If I delete the stripe, then I am in serious trouble, because a deleted stripe is not much help to us. Wait, where am I going with this? I'm trying to construct a stripe in my mind, but I don't know how. So I think if I duplicate this, move it all the way along here, and again duplicate it for the inner parts. Nope, that's the wrong way, but I can work with it. So there we go. Move, and that is hopefully going to work. I guess I just need to see how it looks on the rest of the car before finalising the positions, because for some ridiculous reason on Forza nothing is exactly lined up as it should be. It's always just that bit off, and it is just that bit off that really gets disruptive in my mind. So there we go. I think they call this pinstriping. That looks good to me. And you can follow. So you can come in. That is basically the point of where our entire racing stripe goes around. So how many points? I need like, I need a merge point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, 5 points away from merging, if that makes sense. Just a little movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should give us a balanced look overall. Maybe not the best stripe in the world, but just looking at it, it does immediately look better with the antenna actually lining up in the colour scheme. That's what I think, at least. Apply a vinyl shape here. And we'll go make this bigger. Sadly, the doors, you can kind of see the white through them, but I don't think that's the end of the world. I could have just painted it blue and then painted the white over that still, but I don't know, I'm a strange person. For the side I'll do that because it's easier, just to line it up in the middle. As if I have stripes on the side. So, front bumper. I think for the front bumper we want to copy off the top and spin. I think that needs to go 270. No, I'm going the wrong way. And that will be an exact angle, same as the standard one. Just had to unfreeze my chat PC there. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I moved. So if you saw the movement, that's why. Come on. That should fit about as good as it can fit. Move and place it. Anyone currently tuned in can suggest cars. I'm fine with that, but for now, I'm just finishing off the paint job on this. Top or hood. And where's the front bumper? Change position. Spin. Do. Just gradually get it correct. And slot everything in just fine. There we go. Will you slot in here just about? Okay. There we go. I don't know if that's well enough lined up. It looks well enough to me. And that's all that matters right here. So I think what we need to do next is get the rear bumper and line the stripes up. And the bits around the stripes as well. I guess the entire car is stripes because of how I'm doing this. I'm doing it with like the weirdest vinyl wrap ever. You know, in real life you would just put stripes on and take that middle part out there and you would just paint that separately, but I can't do that, so I'm making the best of a bad thing. And you can come with me. I'm thinking if only I had the credits saved up to get a Ford Cortina, this Cortu Duo livery would look good on that. Although that has actual chrome, so maybe I wouldn't need to bother racing striping it. And yeah, it's got kind of a wing built in, if you see that there. It kind of just stops and then goes up. Yeah, it's a nice looking car as far as modern cars go. Probably one of the nicer ones available. I mean, I won't say it's beautiful. I will always stand with the older cars because modern cars just aren't that pretty. But this is probably one of the better ones around. And move you across. No chat yet. Okay. there we go. There is our vehicle. It is Core 2 Duo-ified. So, that's something. If only we could get the door handles in white. Well, I guess you could do it, but it's going to require a very precise hand, the likes of which I just do not have. So, that's something. Also, I need to just briefly check the audio on this PC. Oh yeah, that's working, that's okay. Ooh, chat, yay! Hi. I actually got a chat. Anyway, I just had to make sure the audio was working then, because I have had some stream before I did and it wasn't showing up, the audio wasn't coming through, so I just had to make sure that was happening. And there's our car. Yep. It's still got the standard supercharged V6, which is different actually to the turbos used. Most cars do use turbos these days, whereas Jaguars don't use turbos. So that's strange. We have these cars in the specialty dealership. I'm too poor to afford any of them right at this moment, but when we do more races, I will get more money. I have got quite a few cars in my garage as well I could build, worse coming to worse, and not being able to afford anything. I think, however, we could go with some online, and let's try out the Core 2 Duo-mobile we've just painted. Yeah, my channel's a lot like a Intel Core name. I actually had it. I didn't see a Mustang. It must have been on one of the menus somewhere. But I still have it even. I think around about this desk, if I move some stuff, I can actually get to my Core 2 Duo E7400. There's one here with a lot of thermal paste on. Ah no, I put my E7400 in another PC, but my E8500 is here, covered in thermal paste, which amazingly I haven't got on my hand. Core 2 Duo is a part that's in the PC, basically. That's the easiest way I can put it. Yeah, let's see what else have people got around here. I've got quite a high handling rating, but a lot of people have better handling cars here. Oh, please don't. Yeah, I was just fearing it had crashed. I have a solid PC here, but for whatever reason, when I move through the menus too quickly, it likes to crash. It was worse when I had a less powerful graphics card, but yeah, it's just an oddity about this PC. Anyway, this is white and blue Core 2 Duo colours, which were actually, I believe, used by earlier Core 2 Duos, whereas the silver and blue was used later on, and that's why I have adopted it. Ah yes, it does do that, because naturally I have no imagination, so that's why my channel basically got this name. I'm like, ooh, what processor does my desktop have? Core 2 Duo. I like Core 2 Duos. Okay, I'll name it after that CPU. Yeah, like, some people actually come up with decently creative names. That is not me. Yep, I don't know, is the Nordschleife. I'll do that after I've done one online race. Unless it brings it up as an option, that's better still, then maybe we could vote for it. Yeah, so this is a 2-lap race online, presumably. After this is finished, we're going to go into the lobby and do a race here. Then I'll go to a Nordschleife after that, so sounds like a good enough plan to me. Any particular car or car type you want to see on that track, RC22? I've got a whole bunch of stuff in my garage, so I could try and bring something out. I can't guarantee it would be very good, but I could try and bring something out and just see how it goes. Yeah, you know. While this is running, I can actually check on my little laptop here that everything's running smoothly, everything's moving along. And yeah, it looks to be running quite smoothly, that's good. Again, I was trying to stream 1080 before, I think, and when I look back on the stream, it was giving me a huge amount of stutter. And so, sorry if it's picking that up, my laptop's just putting out some, I would say noise, it's putting out my voice from recording it before. What other cars do we have competing here? I want to see some interesting cars. You can sometimes see goofy cars competing. Someone's got this Bentley. I actually built one of these as a grindmobile to do Soft races in. Like, because it's just such a huge straight. If you get a good all-wheel drive car on that, you know, you can get 1,000 horsepower of these, for example. You can just fly up them. Yeah, Nordschleife is German. Is that... am I saying it wrong or something? I'm sorry, but... sorry if I am, but... I don't know. Wait, is this something I have to translate? Eric Kim, are you making me weird translators? I have an automatic Google Translate. Ah, the joys of using two computers. I'll also mention here, you should be able to get back to me. Yes, now I should be able to. Yeah, I don't have those cars, I don't think. However, I could try and build a supercar. I'm pretty sure I have the Ford GT, and I have a whole bunch of supercars, just I don't think I have those two, so... I'll try and put something together. Okay, I might even build... Wait, how about the Bugatti Chiron? Because that was a DLC car, I basically got gifted one. Some random Korean stuff. Well, you know, it vaguely comes together as a sentence. So, as we like to say on this channel, close enough. And who's in first on this race right now? A Camaro, yay! I actually have the Firebird version of this. It's a really goofy dragon-looking car. Firebird Trans Am, you might want to look it up, but say Firebird Trans Am 2002, I think? It's a very interesting looking car, and then I've got a body kit which gives it a bigger nose. Ooh, make it expensive. Okay. An expensive pile of fire, knowing my driving skills, but nonetheless, I can try. And what times are these saying? Oh, I think we're done. What laps, no, what tracks do we get? Anyone want one of these while we've got very limited voting time? Say quickly, because I need to vote. No, I just voted. I think I voted Wio, but it was hard because I was trying to check the chat and everything, but that was the one I wanted, so that's why I went to it. Ooh, we have got Wio though, where this car is... I would say I'd rather use my Cadillac. If I just go to the garage, I'll show you actually. It's a car that no one seems to know is as good as it is. A Firebird is a Phoenix, so is that a type of actual bird? Oh yeah, Wio won anyway, so yeah. I think it's all the, would you say latency? But between stuff? Where is it? A, B, C... I don't know, I don't think I can show you, but it's a Cadillac ATS-V. It's actually quite a good car, but no one suspects it. Wait, there we go. There we go. ATS-V, it gets 5.9 no, 6.0 for handling in A class, so it's rated very high for handling, but no one suspects it, because the HSV, for whatever reason, just fell by the wayside, and everyone goes for the supercars and whatnot that they find must be more interesting. You never see it in public lobbies, but the balance of it is just excellent and everything. So, a bird on fire is a phoenix. Oh yeah, so we could call it the Pontiac Phoenix. No, well, knowing GM, they have like the same car, but they rebrand it and restyle it for many different marks. So, yeah. Yeah, Nordschleife is a variant of a Nürburgring. Let's go! I can't read the chat right now because I'm trying to drive, but I can hope it all goes well. Come on. Oh. No! Stutter! Why you stutter on me? Ah! An NSX wing! Was that? No, that wasn't an NSX wing. That was a wing from something else. Maybe it was an NSX wing, but from a different NSX. I don't know. Oh! Public lobbies! Oh dear. There's at least 2 NSXs in this lobby. I know that much, and I'm going against him in a Jaguar with a V6. Also. So that's something. Speed! Whoa! The track's disappearing! I don't really know what the stream is seeing of this, but we're practically playing Airplane Simulator right now, where I'm from. Oh dear. Oh dear, this is not going well. I didn't know aeroplanes could crash into walls. This is not usual. Yeah. Please smooth out everything. I'm pretty sure I'm through the Ethernet connection as well, so it's not like I'm using Wi-Fi or anything. I don't know, I have to leave this. Whoa. Nah. Sorry, I'll just go to Nordschleife now, as I should have to begin with. I think it's just the internet connection trying to do too much, I'm sorry for that. Go Intel Core processor guy. Yeah, that's me. Right, so I'll try and get some expensive car. Yeah, a car is apparently an airplane. Wait, you know what? I should have used the Plymouth Fury. That was like GM's 19... Not GM. In that case, it's Chrysler, but it was the 50s, so everything was inspired by airplanes. I'll just try and show you right now if I go on buy cars. Is it near... Wait, Elemental P... Where are you? Not Pontiac. Plymouth, there we go. I'll just show you this car. There we go. It's like more in the case of GM, I think, but they were inspired by aeroplanes back then in the 50s in America, so that would have been the perfect car to use, but it's just the track was disappearing underneath the car. It's so strange, you know. Now, what expensive wrecks of cars do we have to take around the Nürburgring at high speed in a potentially dangerous manner? I can look at class. We have Indy cars and stuff, but they're too easy to drive. No, no, no. We want something that's dangerous. Ooh! Oh yes, how much power does this have? Unicorn has 1400. The Chai one has more power. Yeah, the Chai one also has more handling. GTA 5 car? Is that... Oh yeah. I think it looks like some cars from GTA 5 or Plymouth Fury. They might have even based a car in that game off the Fury, but as far as I know, in GTA 5 they just base the cars off other cars. Yeah, 1400 horsepower twin turbo unicorn. This should be fun. I don't know. Let's see what designs there are. Can we get any funny designs? Let's see. Come on. I'm sorry about this. This just takes ages. It's probably fine. I'm not sure if that's my Jaguar. My Jaguar's probably a fiery heap now. Uh, Hoonwick. Okay. America! Yes, we need the most American livery ever. Patronism for a country I don't belong to. Sure. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with that idea? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, America. All the questions. No. The Earth is flat. I don't know. Sorry, I'm as bad at speaking on the actual keyboard as I am at talking through a microphone. Now I'm spamming the chat. Haha. I can't even. I don't know. Like KFC. I don't know. Is this car Kentucky Fried Chicken? Would Kentucky be proud of it? Is that the question? Right, so this is going to be a big fiery mess by the time we try and take it round. I'm going to have to put the brakes on, try and make sure I have some kind of hope in any chance of getting it to the end of the lap. Right, so what do we have? We have 3:35. You know what though? A weird part of my mind... The chat wouldn't let you chat because you were spamming. Oh dear. Chat must be free. Freedom of speech and all that. Oh, this is ridiculous. Honestly, guys, I wanted to make this weird drive so it was harder to control. That wasn't happening. I'm upset now. So, what does it let me do here? I think if we go with... No, we don't want that. That'll make it oversteer under braking. So, can try this. That should be okay. Nobody's chatting. Nobody wants to chat. I'm scaring them too much. This actually apparently brakes really well. Like, look at this. It brakes in under 80 feet. I can't think of many other cars that'll do that. I can't think of any other cars that'll do that. 79.3 to 11.1. Yes, that is good. And 209 point something. Yes, so this really does get stopped at least, which is probably helpful. We'll go and stiffen this up a bit. Again, I'm trying to give myself the best chance of controllability that I can realistically have on this car. It's 240. I think I've already tuned that bit. So, Nürburgring. Let's see how it does. I'll have to go in free play for now. Pretend you're studying. Yeah. Where's the guy saying he needs an Nordschleifer? He needs to say he needs it, even though I'm going there right now. Wait, where's Nürburgring hiding? Ooh, I think I saw it. Yes, I see it. There we go. This one. Go with one lap because it is quite a long circuit. Ooh. Right. Eric, do you want me to see me do? Do you want to see me do this in the rain or at night? I'm not so sure which is going to be the most dangerous, but I know either one will be dangerous and likely to end badly. I'd say night because I could take my headlights out, but yeah, it's really... If you want to see either one, say now before I properly commit to it. Do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. So I think we can go. There we go. Go to race. Let's check the Forza on while we're waiting for this. Porsche Macan. This is, I don't think it's a Tractoid, it's a unicorn. So it's a Hoonigan one. We need to do that. If only I had a tuned Tractoid division, I could have done Forza-thon. Well, it's a bit late for that now. At least this is going to be an explosive, expensive, fiery mess of a muscle car. Running in the 90s, in the dark and in the rain and stuff, yeah. If only it was in the dark and the rain. I think I've just selected in the dark. This thing probably won't grip though. It probably won't grip on dry, so let alone gripping in the wet. It's all a bit hopeless. It was really designed for stunts and such like, not designed for high performance racing as some vehicles would. Yeah. Running in the 2000s. Everybody get in the boring old econo box. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Running in the 90s didn't have enough beige computers. Beige computers actually survived into the 2000s. Just about. And then they were replaced by black ones. But I actually, although it's completely off topic, I do remember there was this video and it was saying it was some European regulation why computers had to be beige. So, that's something. Wayne, Wayne! Wayne, Wayne, hype! Cough, cough, Wayne. Anyway, we're here. Let's hope this doesn't go too horribly now. The internet shouldn't be eaten up by tons of flying aeroplanes this time, so we should be good. Although my computer's still finding a way to stutter, as it does. Oh, look at all this serious competition we're against. No, don't take my headlights out. Oh, no, 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 no. Whee! Ah! Ah, no! Sorry about that scream, it was uncalled for, but I was actually terrified. It just started flying. Why do cars always want to turn into aeroplanes on me? And this is a car that's made grippier as well. Come on. I can't watch the chat, it's too scary. Ah! I'm so terrified. So terrified. Oh no. Whee! Speed! Whoa. This is probably not a good idea. And now I say that. I've been saying it all along, but yeah, I've driven this course in Gran Turismo actually quite a bit, and that was when I was using modified front wheel drives. They were nowhere near as quick as this. Whee! Oh, I'm almost going 200 there. Just the exhausts go up and there's fire everywhere, and like, this is really a fireball. Oh dear. Come on. What I'm amazed by is it's actually surprisingly easy to drive. I expected this thing to be a horrible nightmare, but it just isn't. It's quick, sure. It's far quicker than it has any right to be, but it has the brakes actually to get away with it. Oh no, 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 no. Don't crash into a wall, don't crash into a wall, that would not be ideal. And brake, try and accelerate, and we have liftoff, passengers. No, 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 no. The grass was pulling me off. Whoa! Speed! Please don't crash, please don't crash. I don't know how I made it out that without hitting a wall. That was just sheer luck, I guess. No. Oh no. The car that turns you into a nervous wreck slowly. Oh dear. No! Yeah, Ken Block didn't do this though. Hey, I'm at least more daring than Ken Block in that way. I'm Ken. Now I'm just remembering that video now, Ken Box. And you have those little go-kart things in cardboard boxes that look vaguely like Ford Focuses. Oh dear. Wait, so... anyone in chat commenting on my poor decision? It's not the car's fault, it's my fault. Yeah. It is quite a noisy car. You might want to turn your speakers down just a bit. I hope you can hear me. Just throwing it out now. If you can't hear me, just say it now and I'll hopefully get back to it when I check the chat. So, that's something. It's my fault. I'm driving. Amazingly, I think I still have both my headlights. And I'm in 11th position. I'm holding up a big queue of cars. How is that possible? I'm terrified for my life, feeling like I'm going too fast and I'm holding everyone up. No. Well, this is just... it's just beyond me. Speed! No. That did hit the wall, but it was gentle enough not to cause any truly major damage. And no, you're not getting past me. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you on social media while driving a hideously scary vehicle, so you can't overtake me in the race. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Oh dear. Whee! I didn't think I'd say this, but I think my SLK does handle something better than something. I actually had an SLK in Forza Horizon 3 with Barbie livery. It was quite funny. It just said Barbie on the side. Right, so let's see if there's any more comments on how great my driving is. Oh no, the screen's gone off. I need a blanket, yes. I need a blanket for the times that I'm about to virtually die. How did I miss that before? It's trying to drown me with pure terror by trying to fly. To be honest, I don't know. I feel weird. I feel like excited, yet at the same time I'm drunk and like I just want to stop. If that makes sense, like I feel so excited. Like if I just got out the car now, I would fumble over onto my face. I just don't know how to explain it. I'm probably doing a terrible job of it, but... I mean, maybe I could... maybe I'm not being careful enough. Maybe it's my fault. Yeah, well, it is my fault. We've established that. I'm holding up everyone, even. Yeah, it's pretty much London rush hour now. Only the source of a hold-up is a 1400 horsepower unicorn. Whee! Oh! I know this part of the course! Oh dear. Help! I think I still have one headlight, I have to check. Yes, I do! I have one. One of my two headlights survived all of that. Oh dear. Oh no! That is not nice. Speed! And can we go? Yes, we can. Basically, the cars stuck in rush hour have got set and they've overtaken me. Eventually, when I was able to stop blocking them. You know what? I might actually achieve something in this race. I might not come last. Wait, this is a long straight. This is maybe the part where I'll keep up with them because I have nowhere near as much downforce. Such a scary vehicle. no. Speed! Where are you going to go? Oh! We're going over 200 in a car that I can barely control at night. Just like that SpongeBob episode. At night. Whoa! No! The car actually tried to kill me there. Didn't you see that? It just is like, right, I've had enough of this driver. And it pushed me to the side. If I finish with one headlight, I will be impressed. And I will deserve to pat myself on the back, I think. Ah, where's our visibility? Whee! Yay! I can pat myself on the back. Put a wing on it. I think it's already got a wing, though. It's already got fully adjustable aero. So, yeah. It's just, you look at the fully adjustable aero on this, and I think it's beaten by the old Mercedes 190e, so that's something. The car is trying to dram pure terror. Yeah, core processor guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm good at some of these things, but you can clearly tell the Core 2 quads and the i3s have an advantage over me. Yeah. Remember, kids, getting drunk is bad, but learning math was good. No, that's not quite true. Although Breaking Bad did glorify meth, I think. Was it meth? Yeah, I think Breaking Bad glorified meth, so that's something you can take away from it. TV shows are allowed to glorify it and make it look like, hey, even your most responsible chemistry teacher's doing it. Oh no, I don't get to pat myself. Oh no. But really, I self-identify as a red-skinned, genderless plant. That immediately makes me exempt from all laws. Yeah, dear. I just don't understand half these laws about these things. We have a Volvo. Now, I don't think I have enough money, but I could try and do something stupid with a Volvo. Meth is math and math is meth. I think there's this other video on YouTube, it was like, do you want to build a meth lab? I don't know, it was like, that guy, Walter, or whoever it is from Breaking Bad, and he was singing at a door and everything, like Frozen. Ooh! This was something I started earlier today. Like, here's what I made earlier, but I never finished it, so that's something. Why do I keep saying that's something? I've only picked this up today. Haven't I? I don't know. Yeah, just cue deep insight into the past of my life. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's done. How do I even have a driver's license? Well, you see, the name on the driver's license, yeah, the name on the driver's license being Mr. Davis, that is, there's perhaps a reason for that, let's say, and why it doesn't say Core 2 Duo on the driving license. Now, don't go too wild with your conspiracies, but I'm sure you'll work it out. Yep, those wheels look good on it, I think. 19 inches. This is going to be the fastest 205 I'll ever know. I think we've done that, yeah. Put a roll cage. I just like vehicles like this. Like the old late 80s, early 90s racy vehicles. They're always quite fun. These particularly, they just corner so beautifully. Like, they always actually said people had trouble with oversteer on them, but I've never had trouble, not at least with the way I set them up. They come for perfect balance. So yeah. So you made it using candy and a misprint. Well, let's just say I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who knows this woman who lives upstairs in an apartment from a dog, who knows a guy in a camper van, who knows someone that does it. So, yeah, that's where it all comes from, really. I don't want to say too much about how I get my driver's license, so. We have 255s. I'm going to run out of money eventually. When will that time come? Now, the question is, because I believe this is a 4-cylinder, has Forza done that thing where they've given it more power? Because in Forza 7 they have given some of the 4-cylinder engines a boost, whereas some of the 4-cylinders just stay the same. Like the most modern Impreza, for example. I believe for 2015, that does make more power than it did in older games. So that's something to watch. Will it make the same? It makes just under 500, I think, in older games. Yes. Okay. Wait. Let's see how heavily we can turbo it. Nah, it's not really changed, has it, for power? 492. And here we have more or less our vehicle. Okay. I might have to stick the V6 in it at a later point. This is going to be fun. There's no way this can't be fun. If it's not fun, I will get very angry and throw a temper tantrum. Well, probably not, but you see my point. Some of these bumpers can increase the performance points quite a bit. I don't know why, I just know they do, so... You know, I'm trying to work with that. I wonder actually, does that work? Visually? Which is the lightest of these? They're all about the same. 791 performance points. So there we go. We can get slightly higher on the performance points if we go down there without a full roll cage. Yeah, let's try this. Although it's not going to be the best car ever. Any course? Yeah, we put the, well, wait a minute, there's body kit presets. Ah, they're just the rally ones. They put the wrong name down. Well, let's just say, let's just say this isn't my only identity. Yeah. This isn't my only identity. My other identities include Wayne Rooney. Yeah, Wayne Rooney is who I work as in the daytime. I don't know. What was I going to do? I'm going to do some racing. I need to do something, I need to do some weird course. I want to take this car where no Peugeot should go. So, I don't know, somewhere like here perhaps? Oh no, I've had an idea. Wait, I can't remember the name of it, but there was one... I have a tiny brother attached to my face. No, actually. I'm just a double-sided person, you know. I'm a double-sided person. I have a face and like a hand and everything on one side of my body, and then on the exact other side they're facing, and that's a different person. So on the back of my head is the start of another person. Right, now, if we can get Mount Panorama at night, or anything, oh. Bernese Alps, I want somewhere tight and winding and where I'm likely to throw this off, so there's Lime Rock. There's one with loads of grass though, where you're likely to throw it off. I think it's Road America, so, no it's not Road America, or is it Road America? I don't know. Sebring, which ones? Not Sebring, Suzuka? No. Although I do like Suzuka. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is the one. Loads of stuff to just catch your car on. This should be fun. Yeah. I am in one side. On my Wayne Rooney side, I am British. Wait, Two-Face. Doesn't Two-Face have... Isn't Two-Face divided in the middle? I don't know. I'm like divided front to back. Part of me is British, part of me belongs to a small island that nobody knows it exists because it's so small. Our local trade is soil. We sell soil to the whole world. To be honest, I don't know why they buy it. Oh, my headset's jumping away from me. Oh dear. Come on. No one's gonna know the way to my heart. It does 0 to 16 under 3 seconds in a Peugeot 205. This can only be fun. Also, I forgot to adjust the brakes, so it would fly off the course. If I ever tried to get it slowed down at all. No, I don't know what they are. Unless you mean the restaurant. I think it's a restaurant. Ooh. So, I've kind of got the braking sorted. $85, 230, ooh. Right, so how I set the differentials up, this is the important part. Just locked everything 50-50 power, and it works. What more is there to say? Come on we go. I like how I have a king crown on the chat. It makes me feel like I'm better than everyone else. Not that it's true, it's just that feeling, you know? The empowering feeling. Oh, I don't know how to drive. Speed! Where are you when I need you? Ow. Right, if your Lamborghinis and Bugattis and Bentleys and Porsches and whatever are going to be beaten by a Peugeot 205, well, I don't know what to say to you, to be honest. Whee! Whoa, the road's disappeared! Oh no, it's okay, the road repaved itself. Oh dear, it wants to turn cars into aeroplanes today, I don't know why. Aeroplaning! Oh dear. It was working fine on the Nürburgring. Come on, I'll have to halve the cars on the course because of it's really affecting it like this. I wasn't sure how Forza was going to run, I will be honest. I'm actually surprised it's running this well on the stream. Oh, rallying. It's a rally car, it's just doing what it's supposed to. We're going flying. There's my driver's glove. I will get driving. Speed. The speed of a 1980s Peugeot engine. Wait, the road has reappeared. How magical. And we slow down. Speed. I will get going. Yeah, I mean, the people who are beating me, let's be fair, but for those people who aren't beating me, they are still getting beaten by Peugeot 205, which is always a thing to say. As we go along. Whoa! So, we've had a bit of a flight race, we've had some on-road, and we've had a lot of stutter, which I apologise for. I hope it smoothens out eventually. And I am going to turn the cars down. I think it might just be the fact that there's tyres everywhere on this course. Oi! Nope. Now there's another traffic jam! Why do I build cars like this? Why can't I just build cars that actually corner? Speed! I believe this does have a 16-valve engine though, so that's a way to make power. Whee! And off we go. Any more chat? Oh, the screen's going off. Okay, my friend is Archbishop of Canterbury, probably not. Anyway, I don't know. It's like, I don't go to any fast food places. If it is a fast food place, I don't know. I've actually been eating less sugar now because of my condition, which I don't want to go into too much, but you know, it stops me driving in real life, making me walk far to Morrison's today to get food, which is a supermarket. The disappointments of life. Yeah, at least I don't. Maybe it's a good thing I don't drive, because I can't drive something like this Turbo 16. Whee! No, 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 no! Don't crash. Accelerate. And we slide. I'm basically going drifting around here. Lap 3 or 6, and I have got a traffic jam. Looks like we've got an aeroplane part up ahead, so we're going to have to fly here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Sorry, Bentley guy. You just can't fly with me. What a pun. I can only tell when I'm on the road by the fact that the grass is just seemingly absent from some places. Like, why is it having specific issues rendering the tarmac texture, though? It renders everything else, it just doesn't render the tarmac. And I can't really overclock my video card, since with this particular PC, ventilation isn't that great. In my other PC, it's brilliant, but then I have all kinds of audio issues with that, so I don't want to throw myself at recording with it. Plus it's Windows 7, so I can't play Forza on it. The thing is, like, I decided I was ultimately going to keep this PC and just my older graphics card instead of selling it, because Xbox Live is expensive, and since as much as I want to play Forza 7 and that, it's just more efficient for me to go buy PC where online is free, and the graphics are as good as the Xbox with this setup, so, you know, that's what I'm going with. And I will get some money from selling my Xbox as well. Come on, along we go. Apparently this car's done like 36,000 miles. That's impressive for a supercar of a day. I mean, it looks like a 205, but it is a supercar, really. Oh dear. Yeah, that looked like a completely different corner. No! Stop it! Join my traffic jam! You must be in a traffic jam! Traffic jams must be happening. Oh dear. Speed. Whoa. Where are you going to go? Whee! Peugeot power! Pug speed Peugeot power! Or whatever they say. On we go. Oh dear. Can we accelerate out of here? I need to check my comments. Yep, no more comments, okay, good. Good for me, focusing on the road, I guess. I mean, you will rejoin my traffic jam at any cost. Oh, had a bit of a stutter crash lag there. Speed, oh dear. I went wrong. Ah! Whee! They rejoined the back of my traffic jam, or the front of my traffic jam temporarily. I'm not very good at making traffic jams, as it turns out. Oh dear. So, one more lap and then we should have some money to spend on doing stuff. No, I'm in last! The Hoonicorn was easier than this. How is that even possible? A Hoonicorn is easier to drive than a Peugeot 205. Well, okay, that's education, okay? Education. I learned something today. Slow it down. Oh dear. Right, accelerate. Oh, it's going. I think I can overtake this guy. So hey, we can still have the honour of saying we've beaten a Lamborghini in a Peugeot 205. No! It's just, when you turn into an aeroplane, it suddenly becomes so deceitful where everything is. I mean, I don't imagine Turn 10, when they made the game, saw this as being a problem, but so it looks like it is a problem. Oh dear. Whee! And slow it down. Come on, we will beat that Lamborghini. Oh dear, he's coming after me on the kind of strange tarmac texture as we fly across the finish line. There we go. So that's that race done. What should I build, I wonder? I want to build something slightly stupid. I wonder. I'm thinking my Unicorn was fun. The problem with the Peugeot was, it's not a bad car, it just needs that bit more tuning to be perfect round corners. It needs that bit more tuning to actually tackle the corners. Sorry about that, I just need the car that's really capable. So, as I said, I had to try one. But I don't know if I want to use that. We've got S-Class. Oh yes, my old mighty GTR. Ooh, this is something I want to share. This is good. 7.3 handling, 7.5 speed, but more crucially, front wheel drive and 685 horsepower. Oh yes. I think there's some crazy ridiculous vehicles I could share. I do want to do some tweaking with this though, because it's not perfect as it is. But hey, it's kind of interesting. Just look at this. We have a boot. A very practical boot actually, for what vehicle this is. A race car. And tune. What do we have in terms of gearing? No, I don't want to mess with that. The problem is, I don't think this is going to be the most interesting to drive. I think... Right, so I have an idea on what I can build up. It's a very good car, believe me. It's a very good car that I want to build. I hope I can change the same engine in, because if I can't do that, it kind of ruins my plan. It ruins my evil plan. So we have a bunch of cars here, as you'll see. The 2007 Civic Type R. That's pretty good. I don't have much money though. So you know what? If we go to my garage, we still can build something. Just maybe not quite as evolved in what it is. But we do still have this Honda. And I believe you can get a lot of power out of it. So throw as many parts on this as we can onto the engine. And we can have a fun front-wheel drive vehicle. You can technically put V8 or whatever it offers in certain front-wheel drives, but I don't want to do that. So 444, that's not bad. And 87 horsepower from the turbo. Yeah, you can put the V6 in this, so not bad, but I prefer my little VTECs. 650 horsepower. Ooh. 670. Oh yes, this is powerful. And they actually don't handle half bad either. At least not with less power. Has it got a differential? Yes, it has. There's some things like this which are more just trivial matters. They can be changed later. But just things like the clutch and whatever, they're not going to affect the main experience of the car. So that's something. Oh, don't record them. Right now. So, over 650 horsepower in a front wheel drive, and it does, apparently does over 200 horsepower. 200 miles per hour. I can somehow remember this stuff. Now, oh, really? I don't have anti-roll bars on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How don't I have anti-roll bar upgrades? I should have. So, yeah, let's go to 88. Let's see how well this works. And if it does go, it goes. Go to this race. Tune. Some more things I need to tend to. The brakes. 92, 240. Okay. 92, 244. Now that works well for me. So there we go. Stuck a turbo on a VTEC, and we've got the result of, well, an accident. But one of the best accidents. This is the best type of accident, that's for sure. An overpowered front wheel drive Honda Civic. Oh dear. You can technically get more power out of the older Civic. However, I'm working with what I've got here, and I don't have the older Civic. So, I'm trying to use a newer Civic. The updated still Civic doesn't have the same power level as this does. When you've tuned it up, at least it didn't in the older game. Maybe it does now, but again, I just wouldn't have the money to finish that build, even if I started it. So, I'm working with the powerful front wheel drives I've got. Now, believe me, I should be able to keep this entertaining. I should be able to show you some more high power front wheel drives. I just have to get my plan to work in my favour and not against me. And I have to hope it doesn't go in a firing ball of smoke. It could always happen. And oh dear. I'm sorry, I put too many AIs on the track. I need to change that. Oh dear. Wrong menu. My mind just slipped completely there. So if I put 11, that should ease the load on my PC a fair bit. There we go. Yeah. Now let's hope we're not playing the real aeroplane simulator. Speed. Wait, this handles too well. No front wheel drive should corner this well while having over 650 horsepower. This is just, I don't know, I guess the definition of over-engineered. It understeers, but there's just so much grip available, it's unreal. Like, this was meant to handle 210-ish horsepower from stock, so the fact that I'm able to fire this much power at the wheels and just have them put up with it is truly remarkable. Over we go. Now the speed can come into its own. Whee! That McLaren just has nothing on the front wheel drive Civic. Nor does this Nissan. As we slow down. Along we go. Good in, no. Gotta try and balance everything out. Fire smoke at his face, because that's what you do when you're in the front-wheel drive Civic. I just love cars like this though, for that reason. It's like, maybe not the best round corners, but then you get onto a straight and you're just like, goodbye. The brakes could do with a little work though. If I could improve the brakes at all, it would be great to do that, because as much as it's good on the straights, it's coming off the straights really hurts the car. When you're just going that fast and you don't have the brakes to match up to the sheer speed of your vehicle. I can kind of compensate round the corners actually. It's not that bad round the corners to make it completely unusable. I just need to get the brakes to go with a high-end speed that this really provides to me. Whee! Going a bit wide there. Making huge tyre marks all across this course. Someone's going to have to clean that up. Good thing it's not me. Yeah, it's like my book. Still, not my rental car I'm ruining. And along we trek. Also, I'll say now, the guy who sold me the fake ID, his name was definitely not Walter White. Out of any TV show. And no, he did not star in any TV show, and his name was not Walter White. I'm just saying. Along we go. I've run out of things to talk about. Right, power! Yeah, just scream power. That'll fix the entire video and make it entertaining to watch. Whee! Z4, you're gone. But yeah, they say it's a Z4 though. It's so extensively modified. Ah! What's happening? Someone was stealing track scenery. That was odd. Like, what kind of monster does that? I mean, it's one thing to turn it into the real aeroplane simulator. It's another to just steal track ornaments and track scenery. Track ornaments, what are they? Like glasses and vases and things you run over when you're driving. Come on. High revving turbo VTEC. As we slow down. Speed. Oh dear, the Porsche's keeping up with me. Mind, this is so much nicer to drive. I say that. Is it slower? I'd say it is. But it's more powerful than the Peugeot, but it's nicer to drive just because everything is controllable. It's the same as my BeamNG series. I can't emphasise the importance of control enough. If you can't control your power, the power is pointless in having. Right, so are we able to manage this car? I think coming on to the third lap just round here. I've understeered right off the course, but that's okay. They can't do anything about it. Once we get up above about 130 miles per hour, they have nothing on me. Problem is, everywhere else, they have something on me. Right, maybe I'm overestimating it. Maybe it's under 130 horsepower. Maybe it's like over 100 they have nothing on me. But still, it's the fact that everywhere else they have something on me. They have me beat. That's where the problem lies. I will say now though, with the right tuning, this gearbox could be quite helpful. And I'm not saying though, I'm not saying I'm sure of it, but that Audi I had, I didn't want to drive it because I thought it was too wheel spinny. However, looking back at this car, this actually feels grippier than I recall that car being, strange as it sounds. And despite that being the race car of the two, I'm sure this is the grippier one. So slow this down, and into, here we go. Oh dear, made mistakes, but that can be recovered as we accelerate. And along we go. .160, and we have to slam on the brakes hard in order to try and get this round corners. Right, so there we go. The AIs just can't quite have me. I'm just a bit too fast. Although my tyre marks are not helping. All my wheel spin and all my tyre marks are not helping. Slow it down. Whee! I'll also say I did drive that Audi around this course, or a similar course. It was a variant of Yas Marines, that's for certain. And yeah, I think there's basically a traffic jam of the entire race behind me this time. Oh dear. I will not let you surpass me. I've worked so hard to keep the Honda Civic ahead. And what lets you think you will beat me from on this point? There we go. I won! Somehow! So, that's a Civic. That won. Now, don't go anywhere, because I have so much more. Oh. Chat. I'm here. Warframe. I'll type that in. I'll have a look at it when the next race is loading, because that takes quite a while. Speed is key. Yes, it is. I mean, I wasn't watching the chat for a moment because I kind of came self-absorbed in the game, so I was just trying to pilot my Honda to victory. Yeah, it's quite good settings I've got on here though to get 20,000 if I win a race, so you know that's always a positive. Although I always keep spending it, so that's not a good thing. However, as I was saying, I do have a plan. So to keep things interesting, I'm going to change the car. Now, I said I don't have money to build a car, however, what else do I have? Well, I have a few others. I don't know, I have a bunch of front-wheel drives with high-end parts on, which that is not one of. But I have also got, oh yes, 740 horsepower Prelude. This is good. Oh, well, it's loaded, but I did say I was going to look at Warframe. So, let's see what that is. Almost closed the wrong tab there. Control V. Doesn't seem my thing. Blood, gore and violence. Yeah, I'm just not into that kind of game. Yeah, like I don't mind people who play it. It's just I'm not into games with a lot of that kind of stuff in myself. So here we have our Prelude though. Type SH. You could add another 2 letters to that and make a very bad joke about this car, but I'm not going to do that. And off we go. Again, this handles surprisingly well. Oh, you. Ah! What? No! That, whatever it was, something did that. Something attacked my Honda because they were envious. They were envious that their expensive race cars were being beaten by middling Hondas that someone found on Craigslist or eBay or wherever. But I have one working tail light. Vengeance will be mine. Oh no, Real Aeroplane Simulator. I don't know why it's being so patchy right now. was fine on that last race there. Again, it's same as Nürburgring, and then one race later, it's just going all funny. Come on, round the course we go. This doesn't handle, it doesn't feel like it handles as well as the Civic, but it could just be that I was getting used to the Civic by the end of the race. And on we go. And I might bring up the info thingy to see how many RPMs I'm getting, but this is not going to plan. Someone has pushed me into that wall and I am really falling back. Oh wait, still that one somehow. I would be holding them back by now if things had gone to plan. But no, I can't hold them back. Alright, so let's see if we can go over 9,000 RPM in the Prelude. These things are known to be quite high revving. So, let's see if we can get there. Probably not, but I can hope. No, I think this goes to about 8,800. Or 8,600 or something along those lines. Yeah, this isn't the highest revving. I've got a rotary in this game in an MX-5 and that revs real high. Whoa. This just looks like I'm hot lapping, but I'm not, I'm just slow. Maybe it's the course as well isn't optimised for this car. Whereas maybe Yas Marine's was a little better optimised for it. Oh dear. Right, so... Again, we go brake into this corner, and off we go. Now, something about this car, I built this ages ago, I'll say that now, so maybe my taste in car handling has just changed, and or maybe I was expecting too much from it, but I don't know. I'd be lucky if I get above last at this point, because... Oh dear. I'll be lucky if I could get above last at this point, because it's just not going to plan. Right, so if I try being a bit more gentle around corners... Ooh, maybe I am gaining. If I'm really just trying my very, very hardest, maybe I can gain on them. It feels like there's proper turbo lag with this though. There was what felt like no turbo lag in the old Civic, so I guess that's a takeaway. I think when we save up enough money, I would like to build the 97 Civic up with the updated engine, but that's going to cost a lot of money to do, so I'll probably need something like 150,000 credits to actually do it. That's the problem. I don't know, should I do an endurance race? Anyone have any ideas how I can make money quick? How making money quick, because I don't have any in-game money really, not real life money. I guess if you want money quick in real life you could rob a bank. Not that it's a good idea, but it is a way of getting money quick. Just there's so many disadvantages that it doesn't make it worth it. Ever, like you probably spend your life in jail or something of the kind for it. And around we go. We need to speed. It's not working. Again, I have got used to the car, but I would be able to block people from overtaking me If only I caught up. Or if only I had just stayed there, I would at least be able to block 1 or 2 people from overtaking me, but that is simply not the case when I'm back here. I have had an idea. Anyone want to see a high-powered front-wheel drive Dodge Neon? I feel a front-wheel drive Dodge Neon could be fun. And I do have a Dodge Neon with a bunch of parts on it already. So that might not be the most unfeasible option in the world. It's an all-wheel drive Neon at the moment, although I could easily make it front-wheel drive again. And you can get about 540 horsepower out of them, which is nowhere near as much, but hey, it's a Dodge Neon, which kind of makes it more amusing. Slow this down. Oh dear, I've gone off. And we will slow for that corner, accelerate as we go out. I like how the clocks in this game seem to work, but I don't know if they do. Hasn't it been on 23:49 for forever now? Maybe I'm in a perpetual state of time, I don't know. Whee! Yeah, there's a definite turbo lag with this car though that I weren't noticing with the Civic. Maybe the Civic was better geared, but there's just turbo lag here in a way it wasn't with the other vehicle. And as much as I hate to say it, I think the newer vehicle for once is the better car. As much as I like older cars myself, I just have to admit the newer one's better. Slow this down. Wait, so... I could build a Nissan Silvia as... That's rear-wheel drive, though. How quick can we get it? Can we get this to go like 170 or something? No, not before the finish. Ooh, I'll have 4 viewers. That's an improvement. You were saying 2 not too long ago. So... we'll quit out of here. I think I'll build a Dodge Neon. I'll have to see what I've got around A-Class. That, or what I've, just the cars I've got, I guess, that I've built, because I might have something good. I might have a good, quick, front-wheel drive car which I can mess around with. I just don't know. So, that's something to think about. So we go by car and look at which cars are front-wheel drive. Class. I know the Focus is a good handling car, but then it's kind of where's the amusement in that? Ooh, Veloster N. The Veloster N should be good, fun to mess with. And that screen's gone off again. Just want to briefly check I'm not doing something really stupid. Oh dear. Well, that would kind of explain some of the lag. I'm kind of running the stream in 144p. At least the audio was off, so that won't recirculate. Wait, so I have an Astra. I think I might have bought that a while ago. I don't think it's got any parts on it, but we'll have to use that as a project, or use the Veloster N, which already has a lot of parts on. The Veloster N does have a lot of handling to it, so I think I know what I'm going to do. Honda Hyundai, where are you? There you are. No, not international. That would be an amusing vehicle. For now, I'm set on just getting a crazy Veloster N. Right, so Is this all-wheel drive or is it front-wheel drive? Yes, it's front-wheel drive. And it makes 540 horsepower. That's presumably the maximum. Okay. How much handling does this have? 5.9. Indeed. Well, I do want to build something, so... Vauxhall. I have the old Astra. That's tuned to 527 horsepower. Ooh! Who needs front-wheel drive? I've had a better idea. Unless... How much power can I push through the wheels of this? This is just a brilliant idea, I think. I think I can... I think I can push loads of power through your wheels, Mr. Lotus. Whee! Plus 21. Plus 8. No restrictor plate. Okay. So... we'll free this up. I need the Civic though. I'm wasting all my money. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Right, so I've had an idea though. If I can go and I don't know. There's a V6. How much power is this making? I didn't even look. I was just in kind of a rush to build it. .3 miles per hour from 688 horsepower. Okay. And aero. We'll go 100. We'll go 200. So, you are not the tight gear ratios I want for my cars. You are too short. You are too firm. I think those race cars are set up somewhat like this. Just try and steal the setup from them and see if it works, really. Okay, you can go down. Do. 110. Wait, so I don't know. 96, 250. No, that's not quite working. 250.4. Okay, so that's that. And there we go. So if we go to free play now, we should be able to choose a event. what do we have to do here? Nah, nothing I can really do with my old Carlton. Race setup. Any suggestions for a track? I need money. Money making tracks are ideal. No, in Indianapolis. Circuit de Spa. Oh, that's in the day. I need something at night, so it's dangerous. Alright, so Bernese Alps. None of those are at night. Okay. Circuit de la Sarthe. I don't know. Oh. There it is. Rain. Yes, rain in a probably slidey high power rear wheel drive car. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong with this idea? I know you're still there, but I did briefly look at Warframe. It just seems to be a game that's too violent for me. I don't like it. I said I don't like that kind of stuff myself. It's not the kind of game I'm into. Got a really old screen grab there. From the stream. Is this loading? Yes it is. See just how well the Carlton takes to the track. Let's hope it takes to the track like a duck takes to water. I only say that because it's yellow and I might be able to get a joke out of it. Ha ha ha. I'm so funny. Old Mulsanne circuit, as it's called. Let's see just how far we can push this. Let's see if it eats all its fuel in such a short amount of time. I don't know if it will. This is a twin turbocharged V6 in here. Totally not violent. It said there's... It said it was mature rated and there was guns and the blood and gore when I looked on the website. Let's see then on the what is it? It even says it's a third-person shooter on Google, and then the fact that it's a... Those are totally lies. And then there's the fact that it's a free-to-play, which we all know is kind of not really free-to-play. In most cases, at least. Anyway, the angry yellow duck is trying to attack. No, wait, lies. I'm trying to think, it's just... This duck is... I'm always trying to think. Yeah, I just say it. I don't know, I say it without thinking, because I try and think, but my mind can't put stuff together. The grip is impressive here. Whoa. Anyway, Psyduck, that's it. I was trying to think of a Pokemon. This is a Psyduck. It's like that weird yellow Pokemon. This is an odd road texture, but hey, it's better than flying. Did you finish your course? No. it was acting like it didn't finish, like it didn't finish rolling out the course there. Whee! Whoa, we've got to, oh no, 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 no! Ow! Ow! Carlton fans are so mad at me right now. Oh dear. Fashion is not. Well, I'll agree on that. Fashion isn't free to play because you do have to pay for all the clothes. The fashion industry is a scam. Although it probably meant fashion in the game, yeah. It's just, if you look at loads of the phone games that say they're free to play, often they do always have some kind of integrated buy me things. That's just what I mean. It's like all this stuff to buy with real money. I guess Forza has it as well. But hey, I'm too cheap to pay Xbox Live, so you know. Come on, angry yellow duckling. Psyduck, yes. This car is called Psyduck now. Whoa, you will accelerate. Ooh, I've got wood trim on the doors. That's very nice. Whee! It's just like, it's raining. Wow, nobody ever expected. Oh no, no, no! Ow! I might have one working set of lights. Oh dear. Oh, it froze up quite a bit there. I thought it might have crashed or something. Goodbye. Yeah, I question if they finished paving the track half the time. It's not even rendered in. Alien blood is not blood. Doesn't that sound a bit discriminatory? Get everything for free except the premium pass. Oh dear, I can't help, I can't see anything, isn't anything. Apparently there's sand, apparently there's water. This is what driving an aeroplane involves, in case you didn't know. And this was supposed to be like a money farming exercise. Help. I'm not that good at this course, PC. I think my PC's just getting sick of streaming now, so I'll have to stop after this race anyways. It's going to be that for this stream, and then I'll probably make a part 2 or something, where I'll come back and I will do everything to get more money and get another car. No, I'll get money, and then I'll come back and do everything. I don't know. I'm trying to put words together, but I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry. Come on, Lotus Carlton. You big yellow beast. Alien blood is grape juice. That just means you're classifying an entire species as vegetables. Hey, I guess they do it with what, Venus flytraps. They treat them as plants. Even though clearly they have mouths and eyes and everything. Otherwise they won't be able to see what they're eating. And eat what they're eating. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Help! I'm in last position, but do I really care? Oh dear. And on to the straightaway. Can we get this up to about 170 miles per hour? Not that I trust it at those speeds, I just want to do it anyway because I'm completely crazy. Come on. Speed. 180. Yep. Venus flytraps are alive. I don't know, like, it's strange. There's strange plans. Oh, look at this! We've got a real abnormality here. Somehow dirt and grit from the outside world has ended up inside the car. I don't know how that happened. Magic! I honestly didn't know Vauxhall had invented a completely useless type of magic that would get dirt from the outside of a car to the inside. I don't imagine anyone would ever be that grateful of that feature, but hey, if they've done it, they've done it. I can't hold back innovation. Ooh, there's two people here. Maybe we can overtake them. Maybe we can push them into the magic invisible sand. The sand disappears whenever it feels like disappearing. Slow down. Wait, if alien blood is grape juice, doesn't that mean aliens are grapes? I can't believe it took me that long to work it out. No, but no, I mean like doesn't that mean grapes are aliens? So alternatively, I could argue grapes are alive. You just never knew it because grapes are sentient. You just never knew it because they actually had no limbs or anything, so they couldn't do anything about it. They're like jellyfish, yeah. Grapes are like a land version of jellyfish. Now I don't ever want to eat. Now I don't ever want to drink grape juice because I'm a vegetarian. Oh dear. I know all vegetarians don't drive cars that are painted green and called Priuses. It's a stereotype. Funniest thing is, my dad probably drives a car more polluting than a lot of his neighbours because it's bigger. I got it wrong. Aliens are Minecraft Tendermen whose blood got switched for grape juice. Ah, but you just said their blood is grape juice in your above comment. You just contradicted yourself. Also, what's happened to my car? It looks like it's... I don't know. It looks like my car is a Smartie that a 3-year-old spat onto the floor. Oh dear, it's just ridiculous. Do Venus flytraps eat grapes? I don't know. Wait, I wonder if a Venus flytrap would eat a shredded Venus flytrap. And then would that be cannibalism if it did? Okay, so is there anything else I could just build before I finish this video off? Yeah, let's get this car with some money. It's not very much, so... Because the blood is now grape juice. Okay. Beetle. What can I do to a beetle? Can you put a V8 in? That would be fun. Ah, yes, you can put the V8 in, but leave the tyres and everything else stock. Wouldn't that be amusing? But again, I don't have the money to do something like that. Let's just build a Y-style beetle. Sure. Yes, Y-serie. 16 inches. I don't know. 16-inch wheels on a Beetle. How wide are they? 165s. So they're not the narrowest in the world. Beetlejuice. Oh dear, no, someone don't say that. Hello. I'm finishing up this stream soon. So, it's not really a reason to stay. Because I've done the last race, it's just I don't have any money to do anything really that I would have wanted to do. And it's getting late, so feels about time to end. Could we put big brakes? No. Ooh, we need the Weiser Beetle to have a roll cage, even though it's pretty pointless when we're talking this performance level. I am better than all of you. Who, you or me? I just read it, so I am. I'm the bestest of everyone. I have a YouTube channel that makes me bestest. Yeah, it's lower for no reason at all. And it's got bigger wheels for no reason at all because it's still got the stock engine. Ooh. Is that a sportier bumper? We need aero. We need full-on aero to prove to the world that this car is truly powerful. Wait, that wing looks kind of plasticky and it's right behind a vent. If that is actually a plastic wing, that can't be a good idea. A plastic wing on a hot vent. Just try and zoom in on it. There we go. All the engine heat melting your plastics. Dab on the haters. I don't need all your money. Ah, I don't want to mess with that. You don't need to give me all your money. I'm not too worried about that. Straight piped Beetle. Oh no, wait. There's one thing we have to do though. There's one engine modification you have to do to a Weiser Beetle. It does technically make it more powerful, but we just have to give it a bigger exhaust because because it has to be noisy. The problem is, in what's supposed to be a Weiser, I fear I've actually built a pretty good Beetle Sport. Oh dear. So, what else is there to wise out? Ooh, transmission! Nah, transmission might actually make it perform better. It's only the things you see. So, there's got to be something. Oh, you do see the brakes, so I don't know. Should I put better brakes on? Because they do make it perform better, that's the question. I guess so. I guess not. No. They don't make enough of a difference visually. Okay. So here is our riser. We need either something or other. No, wait. We need the perfect riser livery, and I know exactly what that is. I'm probably spelling it wrong, but, you know. Come on, search. Okay. Ooh, yes! This is it. Totally no one will see it coming. Maybe that's a problem. No, everyone will see it coming and then laugh at it. Like, seriously, the Mini Cooper from Mini Cooper S from the 1960s will beat this, but completely stock. So I think indeed it is a riser. The one good thing about it are the tyres. The tyres are very, very good. And I guess the suspension's probably okay, but it still won't be the same as the Minis. The Mini's just a lower slung car, which is always going to be more advantageous than having slightly firmer suspension on what's still a very tall car. Yeah. I should have built a Wiser 2CV, but I don't think I just have one of those lying around in my garage. So there we go. I would rev it up, but the sound settings I've got on the garage, they don't let you hear it anyway, and I don't want to mess with it right now, so I'm going to leave a stream here, and until next time, I'll say goodbye, until another day.